Hello everybody, my name is Filip Latocha and welcome back to the vlog. Today we are going to be talking about the Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 37s after 300 plus miles. So before I get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot of new content revolving around different shoe reviews, some fun virtual races coming up, and of course the 2021 season as we get there. Alright, I'm going to try to keep this review as short as simple as we've already done about 3 of these so far. The first impressions, the 100 plus, 200 plus miles. And now that we're at 300 plus miles in, we're going to see some real stuff happening to the shoes. So let's first kind of give you a first glimpse of what's going on here. As you can probably see right off the bat, both shoes have slightly different wear. Just to recap, my right foot slightly supinates a little bit more than my left foot, and of course when we're running on the trails in the city of Chicago, the pavement is slightly tilted towards the lake, of course, to drain water, and this in turn causes one shoe to wear off more than the other if you run in the same direction every single day. So that being said, let's talk about the wear and tear here. So let's start with the one that's not as bad. So this is my left foot, more of a flat land on the midfoot here. Looks like basically all the lugs in the center of the shoe there are completely fried. This is probably a mix of running on some pavement, some gravel. We basically grinded it up to the point where there is a little bit of slippage on the midfoot there. On the outer portions of the shoe, there is also some wear and tear. This is probably the last bastion of grip that the shoe is providing for me. There is minor slippage. I am feeling it. Definitely not as much grip and not as much push as the shoe had when it originally started, when we had some grip from the lugs. Of course, the heel is pretty much completely intact because I almost never walk in these, so I don't wear the heel as often. But when I do walk, the rocks do kind of get stuck there on the sides, but I'm not really concerned about that. Once I turn this into a walking shoe after I retire it from running, then we'll see that kind of wear and tear occurring. On the foam, on the inside and the outside, nothing unusual, just a little bit of dirt, of course. The foam isn't caving in too many weird places. I think it's just, wearing in the average places you would expect them to wear. Let's go into the right foot. So this is the one that fascinates me the most, I would say. So first things first, we've completely cut right in to the midfoot there, basically to the point where we can see the foam right in that area over here, and it's going to continue ripping as I continue running with it. So the shoe is definitely approaching its end of life. Not necessarily both shoes, but this one in specific. So if one goes down, they basically both kind of go down, unless I can get like a pair with equal wear and tear as this one, which I don't really have. But moving on, also the sides of the shoes are also experiencing a lot of wear, as you can probably see right there. That is, of course, because when we have that slight supination, it is starting to grind to that foam and that rubber as well. There is definitely some slippage on this shoe, not really significant, but you do feel it. You can also see it on the side here by the front mid-sole area of the foam that we have almost flattened it out entirely, which is really fascinating because, of course, I haven't had too many shoes that I've pushed past 300 plus miles. So I do give props to the Peg 37 for being this reliable up to the 300 plus mile mark, which is what I expected it to do. I'm going to continue running in these as well until I start really seeing the bottom of this foam, or basically until we start ripping this rubber. I don't want to see the foam because that's going to be a really bad thing. But yeah, I do have a second pair of Peg 37s coming in the mail. So as soon as those arrive, I may just forcefully retire these from service, which is fine. They've done me very well during the spring training season, during this lockdown. And yeah, I have no complaints from the shoe whatsoever. This has been extremely comfortable, extremely all around. You can run fast in it. You can have your easy days in it, your recoveries. I wouldn't necessarily race in it, of course, because it is a slightly heavier shoe than what you would want to race in. But that being said, this is probably one of the best trainers I've had in the last 2 years, I'd say. And yeah, that's all I've really got for the 300 plus mile mark for this shoe. So as I said at the beginning, if you like the video, definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to try to do an end of life recap of this shoe after maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 more runs as soon as I really tear this right shoe up completely. But yeah, that's all I've got for now in this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys real soon with some new stuff.